Okay guys, another day in Karijini and another awesome night at the campsite there. I say awesome because we had quite a few dingoes come into our camp. They probably smelt what we were cooking and we're pretty keen to get a look. One of them was hanging around in one spot, which was where we emptied our water from our pasta. Again, don't go feeding them. And as cute as they are, don't try and pat them either. So today we've hit the dirt again. We've driven down to a place called Joffrey Gorge, and we're currently navigating our way down this stuff to get down to the actual waterfall. We might even go for a swim, we'll see what happens. More beautiful scenery to look at. Same. Oh my goodness. Oh no way. How cool is this? Just as the birds are flying through too. Now that is bloody awesome. We are so lucky. These don't quite qualify as ladders, but everything in me says to face the ladder when you walk down. Oh my God. Keeps getting better. Oh my God, I am getting in there. So that was Joffrey Gorge. Probably the most underrated place that I've been to. I'll just start that again. So that was Joffrey. I'm still so cold. Crazy. Don't worry, it's totally safe. It's not like there's loose rocks anywhere at all. So what you guys just saw was Joffrey Gorge. Now Joffrey Gorge, I didn't really know what to expect of it. I hadn't really read too much into it or anything like that, but my God, I'm so glad that we went and checked it out. It's probably the most underrated swimming hole that I've ever been to. The water was freezing cold though. It was good though. 20 out of 10 I'll give that place. Almost better than Majuk in Karijini National Park. Almost. Right now we're at, I think it's Knox Gorge. I'm terrible with names guys, I'm sorry. But I'm just so engrossed by what's happening and still can't believe that I'm actually on this trip, so I have a hard time remembering things. Or I'm just stupid, either one. But anyway, the view is pretty cool. Okay, after another gorgeous night here at another gorgeous free camp, we're gonna head back out onto the road and make our way to Mount Bruce. And Mount Bruce, it's got a really big, not really big, but I think it's 9-kilometer hike. Now, most people do it early in the morning to get that beautiful sunrise, but I'm not really about that. My partner's not gonna do that one with me, so it'll be just me. She's gonna go do another one, but yeah, just doing a quick emu bob. Actually, we just left something here that's not actually ours, but pick it up anyway. And another piece over here. So yeah. Ow! What did I tell you about these things? They suck. Same hands too, man. Anyway, back out onto the road, punch it out to Mount. Let me just do this zipper up. So yeah, we're gonna head out. We're gonna head out to Mount Bruce and do that big hike. I'll see you there. So we're at Mount Bruce here, just at the start of the walking trail. Now there's a few that you can do. This little short one here, very easy walk, and then you've got the next one. I'll get to that one and see how I feel and see if I actually want to walk all the way up to the summit, because it is 10 to 10 right now. It's already about 29 degrees or something like that. So I do have to be careful. It's one thing that you got to be wary of when you're doing a hike like this, is just knowing your limits and whatnot. So I think I'll just get to the second look out there, see how I feel. If I feel like it, I'll just keep going. If not, I'll turn around and come back. So I'm only about 5 or 10 minutes into this hike, and the view already is making me so excited to get up there. Oh man, I can't wait. If I'm being completely honest, I still don't think it's sunk in that I'm doing a lap around Australia, because this has been such a long time coming. Even though we're about halfway through now, we're 11 weeks in. Still, I guess it just feels normal, but then adapt to things pretty quick. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like feels like I'm due home right now. Don't know if anyone else has done a trip around Australia has felt the same way, but that's definitely me. So I think I've reached the point where I'd see how I feel and whether or not I'd turn around, and there is no way in heck I'm turning around. This place just keeps getting better and better every single step. I don't know if you guys can see the distance there, that winding track all the way up there. That's where I'm headed. And it gets to that jagged stuff up the top there, and I can't really tell what it does there, so I'm so excited to find out. But there's these cool little markers on the track that give you a bit of info on the place. So that over there is Chinaman's Hat. You can see the road here, it's the railroad. That's obviously the big mine there. Rio Tinto, the big railway that goes all the way down there and splits it all up. I've never been on a hike like this, guys. Let's keep going and see how tough this is. Good spot to sit down and take a breather. I don't have much longer, or much further rather, till I get to the top, I don't think, but it's gonna take a little bit to take this all in. I can't believe this. I'm completely speechless. Woo! Oh, I love this stuff. Absolutely frothing over this. I should put the camera on the other side, but I will. You can see why they warn you, particularly before or after dark, or not. Never mind, I'll do that again. That doesn't even make sense. There's warning signs everywhere before you do this hike to give yourself plenty of time before dark and not to start too early while it is still dark because of how difficult this track would be to navigate with really low light, let alone no light. One spot in particular back there, which you guys would have seen, a couple of little ledges there. I wouldn't want to be doing that in the dark. It's one wrong footing and you'd go head over biscuit pretty quick. But the majority of the track is relatively easy. It's this kind of thing. You do get to certain points rather where you're kind of like, wait, which way does the track go? Because there's kind of a fork in the road, but there are blue markers every 40 or 50 meters or so. There's one coming up here. So just keep an eye out for these little bad boys and be on the right track. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God, we did it! Woo! Oh man, that last part was a bloody mission. Loose gravel, a really steep incline for the last 600 or 700 meters or so. But man, is it worth it. Check this out. Oh my God, that's one of the best hikes I've ever done, guys. If you're in Karijini National Park and you're up for it, if you got the right gear, you don't need much. Just plenty of water and good shoes and a hat. And if your fitness levels are up for it, definitely come up here. I know why they say it'd be amazing to come up here for sunrise because look at this. 360-degree view. I'm speechless. Guys, I really don't know what else to say about this place. I'm completely speechless. This has lived up to more than any expectation that I've ever had. I honestly didn't even know if I was going to do this hike, but I'm so glad that I did because sitting up here, just taking it all in, it makes you realize how lucky that we are to live in what I believe is the most beautiful country on earth. And places like this are just evident of this. You don't get this anywhere else. And I'm also just reflecting on how lucky my partner and I are that we live in a country that allows us to work our butts off and save up enough money to tackle a trip like this. It's not an easy thing to do, but trust me guys, knuckle down, work your butt off, save your money and get to places like this. I promise you, there's nothing better in life than coming to places like this. This is just, it's kind of emotional really. It's nuts to believe that I'm actually here doing this trip. As I said earlier, it still hasn't hit me, but when I get to places like this, it just hits me like a ton of bricks that I'm actually on a lap of Australia, right in Karijini National Park right now. It's so hard to believe. But on that, guys, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate everything. All the views, all the likes, the comments, everything. Keep them coming. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.